Hey guys, I recently posted a video about how I was feeling down, and I got so many comments and people just reaching out to me and telling me that they felt the same way. And I even had one woman reach out and say that she was thinking about quitting because she's just so frustrated with not getting assignments. So that motivated me to get a video out that talks to you guys about what am I doing to get assignments. And so that's what this video is going to be all about. And please, if you like this video, subscribe and share it with anybody who you think might be feeling down. And plus, you subscribing tells YouTube to put this in front of more people, and so you'll help somebody else out that's struggling. And stay tuned till the very end of the video, and I'm going to show you guys a way to find hundreds of signing services that you can sign up for today. Okay guys, so as you can probably guess, my background screening finally came in. It came in on the 15th of the month, and I was so excited to get out there and start doing signings. But of course, as soon as my background screening came in, my phone got really quiet and I just wasn't getting any notifications. And when I went to go sign up in the different systems, what I found was that although my background screening was technically in, it hadn't updated with the NNA. So I was still in this place of kind of a waiting period in a waiting game. So I decided I wasn't going to sit and stew. I was going to do some things to help me out. So here's what I did. I continued registering with signing services. And I want to tell you that it wasn't like just going there and registering. I actually, once I found the signing service, I picked up the phone and I called them if I could get through to somebody. And then I also sent them an email that just said, hey, I'm a new notary signing agent and I would love to work with your company. And I gave them a whole spiel about how awesome I am. If you need more help with what to say, that is another thing that's in the Mark Wills course. So once again, I recommend that Mark Wills course because it covers everything in there and it teaches you how to market yourself. So I called, I sent emails, and then within a few days, I did finally start hearing that sweet ping of a notification on my phone. And I want to tell you guys what I do next because I do go and right away I hit accept. And I've done a whole nother video about who I'm taking jobs with, but one of the things is distance. So for me, I have been taking jobs commonly that are between an hour and a half away, and even I've taken a couple that are 2 hours away. And the reason for this is because getting these first signings, it's difficult. Companies don't know that they can trust you, and so you have to show them that you're reliable. And so my strategy has been just take those jobs. If it's 2 hours away, it's okay. If it's not paying well, it's okay. I'm just taking these jobs to get the experience and also to build a relationship with these signing services so that they know that they can depend on me. So when that notification comes in on my phone and I hit accept, my next step is to always pick up the phone and call them. All of these signing services that are assigning jobs to notaries, it's just a person they're getting the responses back, right? And they just are randomly picking from notaries. And probably what they're going to do is they're going to get a whole bunch of responses back that say, yes, I'm available, I'm available, I'm available. And they're just going to pick whichever notary has the most signings. And so that is going to work against you if you're a brand new notary like I am. But if you pick up the phone and you call and you say, hey, I just saw that this signing was available in my area. I would love to do this job for you. Every time I've done that, every time that I've gotten through to a person, I've heard one of two responses. Either, oh, I'm so sorry, I already assigned that, or sure, you can have it, it's yours. So it never hurts to pick up the phone. Don't be afraid to call, just do it. Pick up the phone and call. So there are a couple of other things that I'm doing. Once I get that signing, I get the docs, I print them out, I look through the docs, and I mark down any questions I have. And then at that point, I always call both the escrow officer and the loan officer. I ask them any questions that I had about the documents, but I also ask them for their email address and their after hours phone number because most of the signings that I'm doing are after business hours, especially for a lot of these escrow officers and loan officers. They work on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast. So by getting their information, I'm able to, after the signing is complete, just send them a quick text that says hey, everything went well with the signing. I just wanted to let you know. And then when I drop docs the next morning, that's another opportunity for me to reach out to them. So I take a picture of my receipt from FedEx and I shoot them a quick email and say, wanted to let you know, drop docs, everything's good. And then the next day, or if that happened to be a weekend, then that following Monday, when I know they will have gotten the documents, I send another follow up email that just says, hey, I just was checking in on whatever the person's name signing, the Williamson signing if it was me. I say, like, was there anything you would like me to do differently next time? This is the first time I've done a signing for you. Did everything look good? And every time I've gotten a response back that said, oh, everything was perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you for following up. And once I get that response, I respond back and say, hey, awesome. Anytime you have a signing in the Portland metro area, I'd be happy to take that for you. Would you please give me a good review and mark me as preferred in your system? And they say yes. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys that if you just put in a little bit of effort, if you're willing to pick up the phone, if you're willing to send an email and reach out, that you're going to get good results. And also, I've ended up with a couple of interesting situations. This one lady who has a signing service, the owner, like, I sent that initial email and she responded back right away and was like desperate for more signing agents. In fact, I was working on getting my paperwork together for her, and then the next day she sent another email that said, like, urgent, I really needed signing agents in your area. So what that told me was that these signing services need reliable notaries. They're desperate for people, at least some of them, and that was really encouraging to me. And then another owner of a signing service, I actually ended up calling him during a signing because one of my signers had a question and I could not reach the loan officer. So I called the signing service. The owner answered the phone and we figured out the problem, but I was obviously helping explain the paperwork to the signer. At the end of the conversation, he said, hey, Jody, could you please call me after this signing is over? And I said, sure. So the signing finished up and I gave him a call and he actually was like, you were so professional. I appreciated the way you spoke with the signer. I can tell that you know what's going on. I'm going to mark you as preferred in my system. And also, I want to offer you a job. So he actually offered me a job to help other signing agents that are out in the field, but I turned that down because it was an hourly rate that I wasn't willing to take. But still, it was like fun. And it made me, again, just feel good. Like, I'm doing a good job and I'm valuable and people need good loan signing agents. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys, don't be afraid to just pick up the phone and reach out to these signing services, build a relationship, let them know you're available, let them know that you're eager to work for them, and let them know why they should hire you. Okay, now I'm going to take you guys into the Notary Rotary system and show you guys how you can find hundreds of signing services to sign up for today. Okay guys, so the first step to find signing services to sign up for is to get a Notary Rotary account. So if you don't have one, sign up for an account and then come up here to Signing Central and click on the signing service listing. So over here in the state drop-down menu, you can search by your state. When I did that for Oregon, not very many services came up. So I'm going to show you how to search by rating. So you just click on that little arrow down and it brings all of these up. So what I would do is I would literally just click on this first one and then scroll down and you're going to copy and paste however many you want to do. So I started off with all of the 4-star. So I would go right to there and then copy that and come over here into a spreadsheet and then just paste it in. Okay. But now you have your list and that gave us, let's see how many, 123 signing services that are all 4-star services. Okay, so from this point, all you do is you take this signing service, you copy and paste it and you put it into Google and you search for their contact information. For some of them, it will be a phone number that you can call. For some of them, it'll be an email and they do all of their signups through email. For some of them, they'll already be a part of
a signing database like SnapDocs, for instance. And so you'll just go in and you'll put your email in and it'll automatically send your profile to that specific company. So even when they're signed up through a database, it's still worth it to make sure that they have your information and they have you registered in your system. So this is what I've been doing. I've been going through. Most of these signing services are nationwide, and it's pretty apparent when you go to their website. It'll say like nationwide signing service. So if it's a local, obviously I just delete that one off the list, and then I keep all this contact information in, and I actually added a column on my spreadsheet. So it tells like what I've done to contact them. So I might have like sent an email, called, got all of my information uploaded into the system, fully registered, something like that. I make a note on each one of these so I know where I am in the process. I hope this helps.